Creepers! What's up, you crazy creeps? It is Clear Ski. I'm back creeping. How the heck are you guys? It is going to be a scorcher here today in Portland, Oregon. We are currently walking down the Springwater corridor, and today we are creeping into southeast Portland to a place that we've actually crept many of times. We are going into the Lone Fir Cemetery, which is a historical cemetery right, like I said, in the heart of southeast Portland. And we are also going to just kind of pepper in some randomness, which I always find to be the funnest when we do these. Is just the random creeps always make for some of the best ones, even though sometimes we do have a particular thing we want to see or vlog, which in fact we do today. But I also want to just kind of randomly stroll through southeast too, because it's kind of a weirder part of Portland. But yeah, Lone Fir Cemetery to check out a final resting place, which I could not find really any information on. And I'll tell you more why when we get up here. But you're gonna wanna stay tuned. Today's definitely a good one. Going to be a good one. And which I'm going to show you guys at Lone Fir. I'm pretty sure a lot of you will go, what the heck? Especially if you've already seen the thumbnail. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys back here. We're gonna hit the bus, and then once we get into southeast, I'll chime back in with you guys. So stay tuned. Oh, you are too cute. You are so soft. You guys are out enjoying the day. Well, enjoy your day. Nice meeting you. Bye-bye.
Oh, you're too cute. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye.
Cutting through these side streets here. Look who I found already. I think this guy stays up all year, really. But this guy is cool. And I know this is the model that was out last year, and I think the newer one, it actually talks and the jaws move and everything. But these guys are pretty darn awesome for having him out all year. What's up, Bones? You gotta get some meat on your bones. Winter's coming, brother. Oh, you got your little friend here too. Nice. Always good to see you. All right. Check it out, guys. Even some more of Mike Bennett's work here. It was so cool meeting him the other day at the Mermaid Fest. I got one of his turtles here. And looks like one of his snails too. Nice. He's so talented. And his work now is everywhere. And check it out. There's even the little sloth slow down. Apparently he's going to be giving these signs away too on Wednesday. He said I'll leave the links in the description. But I love his work, and I'm seeing it more and more around town. And looks like they got all three. Nice. Yeah, that was so cool meeting him finally. All right, let's keep creeping. Such a pretty neighborhood too. I love just looking at all the houses. Oh, look at this little trailer thing's pretty cool. Dang, that's nice. And then there's even this little tree house here. Look at this. Under one of my favorite kind of trees, this weeping willow. That is darn cool. I like that a lot. What a cool neighborhood. And then they got the little free lending library set up here too. Yeah, this is a great neighborhood. Southeast is definitely very chill. And like I said, Mike's work is all over now. It's pretty cool to see. All right, let's keep creeping. Gotta love these stickers all up and down Hawthorne too. Some like really weird, creepy looking little baby skull guys. Some different aliens. Yeah, all these garbage cans basically all up and down Hawthorne are all stickered out. Yep. all up and down here. Pretty much all of them are. Look at this bill. This is cool. This guy gets up a ton. Scam. He's pretty talented. Right here in front of this vintage store, House of Vintage. Right on Hawthorne. Here's a Lebanese Restaurant, which was one of the original houses here on Hawthorne. As you can see, it's got like the old-timey Victorian style house with all the intricate woodwork and tiling and stuff. Pretty darn cool. And a lot of these houses over the years have been converted into restaurants. You can see all up and down here, there's a ton of shops and restaurants. But this is definitely a beautiful house here, and there's a ton of them all over Hawthorne. But this is now Tarbouche, Lebanese, I believe I said that right. Right here on Hawthorne. And right here we've got another little food cart pod with a bunch of different places you can choose from. But the place that caught my eye was this double-decker bus. You can actually go up inside of it there and eat. That is pretty darn cool. Oh yeah, there's some people up there right now just chilling. I like that. That is pretty cool. Right here, there's a ton more cars. Kind of missing the sign, but I do like that old school signage. And this is the corner of, what is it, Hawthorne and 32nd. So we got some Mexican food carts. But I like this double-decker bus. I believe it's a little coffee shop as well. That's pretty darn cool. Check out this Damian Lillard piece here. One of these days we're gonna have to creep in there and check that place out. Ball is Life. I think they sell like a ton of vintage sports stuff, not just basketball, but it's pretty good rendition of Lillard time there shooting the three. I like that. Yeah, there's a ton of art all up and down Hawthorne here. One of these days we are going to creep in there though. It's a pretty chill shop, just from what I've seen online. I've always really liked these characters here. Right on, what are we on? Belmont and about 30th. And if you can look closely there's even a little alien. And check it out, there's even a clown. And it's National Clown Week. That is so cool. This has been here for a long time too. It goes all the way down. It's like a whole depiction of Sunnyside with a whole bunch of different items all along here. But whoever did this has been here for a long time. It's got all the old historic homes, the little libraries that we see all over, the free little libraries. There's a ton of little cats. We got the firehouse, which is just right up the street, the historic firehouse, and then we've got some kids on bikes, and there's the streetcar, the historic Belmont streetcar. So all the way down here is this mural, and if you look up top, there's actually a snake that runs all the way down on top here. But I love these characters. We've got so many talented artists here in Portland. Pretty cool. But I always see this end piece when I'm on the bus. I'm glad I stopped to document it. One of my favorite murals here in Portland. Alright, you guys, we made it to the Lone Fir Cemetery. And I remember this place being enormous, but this one was a little more difficult to find than most folks that were visiting their final resting places. This one took me a minute just because it's in sections, but there's 9 and 9M and N9, and it really threw me off. But I narrowed it down just by a couple of pictures that I saw via Google, virtual Google. And here it is, you guys. This is what I came here for today. Not to mention this cemetery is really peaceful and beautiful. But we've got the random person grave here, block 9M, gravestone 211. And if you guys know anything about this, I would love to hear about it. I honestly could not find anything online about this headstone, who this person is, or why even just the randomness of random person. Now obviously this is probably somebody that maybe died and they couldn't figure out who he or she was. Really unfortunate, but I just find it to be so, you know, just random, really. And no matter who is laid to rest here, it's, you know, obviously somebody's loved one, so I want to come here and just kind of pay my respects as well. And just pretty random, pretty unique as well. And I'm just so intrigued as to who this is, or what the backstory is of this, why they chose to engrave the tombstone this way. So if you have any information, any clues or anything, let me know. I'd love to hear more, but that's it. I usually have a whole history and backlog of things that I can talk about as to why they were buried here, laid to rest, why they deceased, how they deceased. But you know, the real reasoning why I come here is to pay respects to folks that have passed. We visited a ton of cemeteries all over Portland, but this one is pretty unique, I have to say. Random person, and there is absolutely no other etchings on this headstone whatsoever. Just the complete randomness. So worth the trip, definitely worth seeing in person myself. I just wish I would really know who it was, but it looks like somebody's paid some respects here recently and put some flowers down here. So let me know if you guys know. I'm very happy to hear, and I'm very intrigued as to who is actually laid to rest here. Yeah, I'm just so curious as to who the heck could be buried here. I could not find anything at all on the Oregon Historical side, on Lone Fir Cemeteries, nothing. So if you guys know who's buried here, please let me know. Just left the Lone Fir Cemetery, and look what was on this box about a block up. Look on the bat. Doing a little creeping. That's gonna do it for today. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. It'll make you a creeper. You can also do me one better and hit that bell. That way when I creep, you guys will be the first to creep. I didn't want the ending to be too corny. Love you guys. Creeper out for now. Peace.